I felt deeply insulted. It was an insult to Karim.
Tonight, in a story you will only see here on Fox 40, the family of Karim Abou Najm, one of the victims killed in the Davis serial stabbings more than 3 years ago, is speaking out for the first time. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Fox 40 News at 6, I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Richard Sharp, in tonight for Eric. Looking back at this case, a quick reminder here. A man accused of the 2023 deadly Davis stabbing spree, Carlos Dominguez, was found guilty on 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Dominguez, a former UC Davis student, fatally stabbed David Breaux and Karim. In his first trial, Dominguez admitted to also stabbing a woman named Kimberly Gilreath. But the judge declared a mistrial, and after the jury did not reach a verdict on several other charges, in his retrial, the jury found him not guilty on 2 counts of second-degree murder. Jurors also returned a not guilty verdict for attempted murder. Tonight, Fox 40's Juliet Smith spoke with parents of Karim who say they are still searching for answers.
Karim Abou Najm leaves behind his parents, a sister, and grandparents. Over the past several years, his parents have endured both the mistrial and retrial, sitting just feet away from their son's killer, who was diagnosed with schizophrenia by several doctors. Throughout the trials, they hope for answers about their son's final moments and why he was killed. His mom questions how there can be any justice when their son was brutally murdered just 6 weeks before graduating from UC Davis with honors. Instead, they were hoping for some accountability and remorse. 20-year-old Karim Abou Najm was killed in April 2023 while biking home from UC Davis.
What I want people to remember about Karim is his love, energy, curiosity.
Carlos Dominguez, who was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, received a 1-year, 4-month sentence for Karim's killing and a full sentence of 6 years and 4 months.
I collapsed in front of the courthouse because I couldn't believe that this was even an option that applies when you have 3 crimes, vicious crimes.
According to the prosecution, Dominguez has already served that full sentence.
We came to the courts and followed every single hearing with the longing and hope for some truth, some justice, and some accountability, and left with almost none. But I felt deeply insulted. It was an insult to Karim.
When asked whether they believe their son was killed with premeditated, malicious intent, his parents say it's not that black and white. They believe the case exposed a gap in the justice system when mental illness is involved and are calling for change.
Because justice system, and I've said this before, is written by rational people for rational people. So when you have a problem with irrationality, what does it apply here?
His mom says given the way the system is structured, the jury and prosecution did the best they could.
But was it enough? I don't know.
Dominguez admitted to stabbing all 3 victims during the first trial, but chose not to take the stand during the retrial. His parents don't know whether his testimony could have influenced the jury's verdict, but believe jurors should have had access to other pieces of evidence, including Dominguez's firearm-related searches.
It is their right to make an informed decision by having access to the full information, the truth. And it's our right too.
In the meantime, they're holding on to their memories of Karim on campus.
You can't escape trauma. You have to face it. My first lecture after losing Karim, I could see Karim in every student. I embraced it.
The community has raised $200,000 for the Karim Abou Najm Changemaker Scholarship at UC Davis. There's also a Karim Abou Najm Research Award through the university's honor program. That is the same award that he received the year he was killed. Now, tomorrow afternoon, Carlos Dominguez is expected to be formally committed to a state hospital after a judge found that he was legally insane at the time of those serial stabbings. It will also mark the first time Karim's family can address Dominguez directly through their victim impact statements. They say that despite the gruesome evidence presented in court, Dominguez has shown little emotion and that no one can ever fully understand the grief of losing a child. I'll send it back to you at the desk.